Yes, 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 it's getting that time, guys. So I can't wait. I'm gonna make another video here to show you guys all of my Halloween decorations that I've got, and then I'm gonna be doing a mini series as well, going over some of the costumes I've made over the years. I typically don't like to buy costumes at the store, so I'm gonna show you guys what I've got here. So obviously we've got the Butcher here. I made a previous video on him. I've got Miss Mercy. Those are the two large animatronics that I have. I also went over the other smaller ones that I have, Life Sentence, Death Row. I have the prop controller for Death Row, Dead Humor, Jumping Spider, and then I have a Fog Timer, all from Spirit there. Just pan around here so you can see. Got some Dollar Tree stuff, some Spirit stuff, and I've got some older stuff here too. I was just going through and I was looking up some of the names, and I was kind of surprised at how old some of the stuff was. So there it is. So just gonna go through real quick here, go over some of the highlighted stuff. So we've got these things. I got a lot of this stuff from one guy. These guys are pretty old. They're pretty cool. I think this guy has a name on the back here. It does. Gag Studios. I don't know, never heard of them. Haven't looked them up yet. Maybe I'll look them up later. But this one is also Gag Studios in Detroit. I believe I have another head that's from there. Got some flame lights, some strobes, all my black lights. These guys play Halloween music. Those are all Jemmy. Some Dollar Tree stuff, hands here. They favor the right-handed stuff. I don't know why they don't make any left-handed hands or feet, but I have some of that stuff. Here's an example of some of the stuff that I've just done with it. I had 2 extra spikes, so I just spray painted some red and black on there. Didn't do any extra blood or anything, but it just kind of gives it an extra tone. Makes it look just that much better. And you're paying $1 for them, so you can just take a little bit of time and actually make the stuff look a lot better. I had a butcher table going, so I had like a liver, brain, and heart. This stuff's older. I didn't see any name on this stuff, but this is pretty cool stuff here. I have an arm there, and then 2 feet. All my garbs that are all bunched up there. Little torn in half rat. This knife here was actually dry. It didn't have any blood in it. It was supposed to, so I actually cut a hole in the top there and then put cornstarch and food coloring, and it worked for a while, but I guess it's dried out now, or solidified, whatever has gone on in there. But it actually looks really cool. The blood does look pretty real in there, so just a comparison of those. This one is one that still works there, but I like the coloring on that a lot better. It's a much deeper red. Let's see. Got some spiders, some chain, cool radioactive sign there. I have these tombstones. They're like a hard plastic. They're not styrofoam. Some pretty funny sayings on there. This one's: a scary old woman who lived in a tree who came out at night to dance by the sea. There's no names on those, so I can't tell you where they're from, but I thought it was pretty cool. This guy is a gunshot victim. Pretty old, and I believe he's from the Gag place too. Gags and Games, that's from Medford, Michigan, or Redford, Michigan. Another gag store. I can't imagine going into a gag store and finding stuff like this. I have some rats. Some pretty cool rats. These are actually made in Sri Lanka, I believe. Yeah. I've never had anything made in Sri Lanka. I don't even know where that is. That's kind of cool. This guy I found on eBay. There was a couple of them new, actually, going for $100. He's pretty dirty. All this stuff the guy used outside, so it wasn't collector edition stuff or collector worthy, I guess, but I'm kind of in the same boat. If you're going to buy it to use it to scare people, then use it. All four of those people that collect it, though, as well. This actually has a tag there. It's a 2000 Don Post Studios. And this is, it says something under there as well. It's hard to read. It's Full Moon, maybe Full Moon Pictures or something like that. It's from a movie. I don't think I've ever seen it, but it's a pretty cool mask, pretty thick material. This one's in pretty rough condition. I think this is Don Post. This was all stuck together, so I had to pry it apart. Try and move it there. It's a pretty cool mask. It would have been cool to see it in its prime heyday, but I'm gonna try and repair it as much as I can, and then just fill it with either shirts like I have now, or prop it up, and either make a prop or just post it up in here and have a cool mask. This is a Ruby's Costume, I believe. Yeah, Ruby's Costume Company. That one's still wearable. I probably won't wear it outside. Just kind of a cool mask, cool piece of history. This double-faced guy, I didn't see any name on him, but got the monster hands. Those are still in really good condition, still very wearable. Got this old severed head, the old lady. I don't know if I saw any sort of marking on her. And then the Crypt Keeper here. Yeah. It's interesting, it's got two bands on it. One overlaps the other, but they both just say the same thing. It's a Tales from the Crypt mask. And then there's this old guy here. I think he has, yeah, he's got, it's up to 1982. Looks like Laurel Show Incorporated, maybe? This guy's in pretty rough condition, but still super cool, oversized mask. So I'll probably just clean these up and fix as much as I can, and then get some like styrofoam heads or something and put them up in here for display. Probably won't use those as actual props outside. I have these two kind of crypt guys here. They're pretty interesting. You could tell they're just super old. The materials that they've used, and kind of like a straw hair. I've got the classic mask here. The strap's gone. It wore out pretty quick, but Jason mask there. I made this for a Hellraiser costume. I believe it was Angelique. I've never actually seen the movies, but I was following a tutorial and I never actually finished it, but I'd like to finish it. And it just sits on your head, looks like your scalp is being peeled back. I did, the knee pads were part of a slider costume that I had. If you don't know what sliders are, go ahead and Google them or YouTube them. They're super cool. They have the gloves. I have the gloves in here actually. The gloves have metals on all the fingertips, and so it makes noise and you can slide, and it's pretty cool. Jump scare. I had a bunch more of the tombstones, but unfortunately when we were moving, some of them fell out on the freeway, so lost those. But this one's pretty cool. It was actually part of a Spencer's display in the mall. Super old. Got this guy hanging. This was, some people said it looked like kind of like the Joker when Heath Ledger was doing that part. I don't know exactly what Batman movie it was, but when he was blowing up the hospital, some people thought it was that. I actually did a Silent Hill. I'm missing half the costume. There's like the skirt and then the Silent Hill mask. But I had that. I don't think the wig actually went with it. But I did kind of part the wig and then I wore that at school one time, and that's why people thought it was the Joker, but kind of a two-part costume, pretty simple. I did buy the mirror mask and then the clown mask from Spirit after their sale when they're after the 31st. This was from 13 Ghosts. So I made this out of cardboard and then that foam, that Eva foam. Do the makeup, put the wig on, and I have the costume here. I made my own straight jacket. There's the pants, and all relatively cheap. And so it's pretty cool, and it's all put together. Again, I'll go through a mini-series and show you guys all those more in detail. I bought a Scream costume for a haunt one year. I did the cut in half illusion sort of costume there. I have that guy. I think this was like a homemade one. I don't know if a company made that. It says no trespassing. You can't see it, but I didn't see any sort of lettering on there, but it's pretty cool. Stands pretty tall. Maybe about 5 feet or so. And then this one's also a Dawn Studios head there. It's actually got the original sticker in the back. Can't really see it, but Dawn Post Studios, so that's pretty cool. It's in really good condition as well. So, and then the last one I have a my hat for my Sub-Zero, or not Sub-Zero. Can't think of the name now. Anyway, I'll show you that as well. Raiden. I have some of the other stuff down there. So, and then all my black lights are down there. And then I did a clown. I like doing clowns, so I'll just do the makeup. I don't do a mask or anything with that. I typically like doing makeup over that because you can breathe better, and then it's just easier to do for me. So, run around with this and then scare the heck out of people. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. And stay tuned for the mini-series coming out on the costumes that I'm going to be showing you. All right, thank you.